about it right now, everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you like to give yourself credit for. And if you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. Because you're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
Howdy and namaste everyone. My name is Parth and welcome to the Yogi podcast, where we discuss how to attract extraordinary success and become a better version of ourselves every day. It's true that we have all had a crazy and challenging couple of years. Both our personal and professional lives have been severely affected, and the fear and uncertainty are still palpable in the air. While things did get much better globally with vaccination widely available, there are still several countries where fear, panic, and uncertainty are still plaguing people's lives. No matter where you live on the planet and what level of fear and uncertainty you are experiencing at the moment, it's best to not run away from your current reality and simply accept it for what it is. Although I did have some privileges and was able to work from home the entire time, like all of us, I did face a few ups and downs as well this year. Of course, there were occasions when negativity tried to engulf me and take me to deep and dark places, but I'm grateful that my faith in the higher power and the progress I've been able to make over the past couple of years in spirituality and philosophy helped me minimize my fears and anxieties and cope with stressful and challenging situations in a better way. Here's some food for thought. When we go through times of distress and uncertainty, it's easy to lose patience and wish for things to get better soon, to start harboring false hopes and fake and baseless optimism, creating an alternate reality in our lives. But we have no control over the external circumstances, and if we are not careful, the dissonance between what we wish to be the reality and what is actually the reality sooner or later reaches its peak, and we start feeling hopeless, helpless, and depressed. Don't fall prey to your emotions. Instead, confront your reality, accept the circumstances that you are in, and work towards adapting to them. Find creative ways to manage whatever situation you are in. Sure, there may be countless things that may be beyond your control, but you still have the power to choose how you respond to a particular crisis and how it impacts you. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus teaches us that there is no such thing as being the quote-unquote victim. Each person is responsible for their own good or their own evil, their own fortune or their own misfortune, their own happiness or their own misery. You can only be a victim of yourself. Suffering is self-inflicted and can be cured through the disciplining of the mind. Essentially, it is not things that upset us, but our judgments about those things. The people who took charge and made the best of what they had been given were also the ones who quickly accepted the new normal and adjusted their sails accordingly. The quicker you accept and confront your reality and let go of your daydreams and wishful thinking, the easier dealing with the real world will be. With regard to my creative journey, I'm grateful I was able to create some meaningful creations and make some good progress as an author, podcaster, and mentor. I released 3 new books this year, Daily Productivity and Daily Happiness, which belong to the Daily Learner series, along with a limited edition snapshot book on meditations, in which I discuss the main ideas as well as my key takeaways from the Stoic classic. I'm proud of all of these books, and if you haven't gotten them already, you can get your copies of the first 2 books at all major stores. In addition, I released the audiobook versions of my previous books, Daily Wealth and Thriving in the New Normal, and published 3 new courses, the first one being Stoicism 101, followed by 2 short-form courses in the Mastery mini-series, Meditation and Mindfulness, and then Abundance Mindset. There are other ongoing projects as well in which I have made some substantial progress. and I'll talk about them soon as they inch towards completion and are ready for release. Also, I completed 1 year with my second podcast, Daily Success, later in the fall, where I post daily short form episodes rooted in personal development, philosophy, and holistic success. I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't already. Along with all the previous things, I'm happy I was able to write for my blog, The Daily Apple, consistently and make a small but important contribution every single day to my readers. This year, I consciously chose to get my feet off the gas and focus on recharge and renewal in the month of December, inspired by the insights shared by author and creative entrepreneur Joanna Penn. It ended up being a wonderful decision, and I'm so glad I made this change. I did struggle to detach from work on certain occasions, as I can be a workaholic sometimes. However, it was a nice change of pace and I felt much better overall and enjoyed the holiday season much more as compared to previous years. In a nutshell, this year was much better than last year, both personally and professionally. Sure, it came with its own challenges, but I'm happy and grateful for the progress I was able to make and glad that I was able to add value and positively impact people who came across my body of work. Now, with those things discussed, let's talk about the importance of detaching yourself from anything and everything that no longer serves you. As we bid goodbye to this year and step into a new one, we have another chance to start with a blank slate. As you prepare to welcome the new year, this is also a wonderful time to let go. This is the time to detach from all the negative and superfluous stuff, relationships, and habits that are not serving you. Now is a good time to lay the foundation, design the year ahead, and set goals for yourself. If you have ever been to a construction site, you would have observed that as the builder begins his project, he starts with digging the ground first. In order to build a good foundation, he needs to remove all the old and decayed objects and unnecessary trash that can come in the way of building a new structure. In a similar way, as you have a blueprint for the coming year, before you start working on it, now is the time to let go of the excess and fluff from your life so that you can better focus on laying a solid foundation for yourself this year. Something that we need to consider before we set out to achieve new goals is to first prepare for the journey by knowing what things we are willing to let go of and then go ahead and detach from them. The unproductive habits and behaviors need to be replaced by habits of high performers so that we are able to attract extraordinary success like them. As the year ends, now is the time to end habits, commitments, and addictions that have been draining your time and energy away. Now is the time to commit to ending those previous patterns and behaviors and replacing them with new healthier ones. This is a great time to ponder upon a few questions. What is holding you back from reaching the level of success you want and unlocking your true potential? What are the things that are anchoring you and stopping you from becoming free and abundant? How will you break those chains, and what will be your plan of action to get rid of this metaphorical prison that you are trapped in? In order to create a beautiful future for ourselves, we need to let go and cultivate detachment so that we can fill our lives with things that we really desire, people that we really want to spend time with, and work that we really enjoy doing. No more delays, no more excuses. Your real life starts now. I encourage you to come visit my blog, projectkarmayogi.com, and sign up for the email newsletter if you'd like to get a dose of inspiration and insight delivered to your inbox every week. Also, if you're facing a personal or professional challenge and would like to seek guidance and help from yours truly, go ahead and schedule a mentoring session by sending an email to mentoring@parthsahani.com. Again, it's mentoring@parthsahani.com. Lastly, check out Better Thrive Store, where you'll find some awesome personal development, success, philosophy, and spiritual living merchandise to help you get better and thrive in the modern world. Happy holidays, everyone, and a very happy and prosperous new year. I'm sending you my warmest wishes, and may you have peace, love, prosperity, health, and incredible success in the coming year. As you let this year go and step into 2022, I hope you take this simple message with you. Focus on your actions and let go of the outcomes, because success is a journey, not a destination, and we need to keep working towards it every single day. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.